home for the Kentucky Wildcats. This is 27 Sports First.
If you've followed college basketball over the years, you're familiar with longtime assistant coach Larry Gay. For the Winchester native, the last 2 weeks have turned into a nightmare. David Patrick has the story.
Winchester native Larry Gay knows the feeling of being on top of the world. He was an assistant basketball coach to Denny Crum at Louisville in the early 1990s. And during his 25 years in coaching, he also spent time at Georgia, Florida State, Nebraska, and Colorado. But now, Larry Gay knows the feeling of heartbreak. Nearly 2 weeks ago, his son Anthony passed away after being struck by a car during this hit and run on Walden Drive. It's a death that Gay and his family are struggling to deal with.
Anytime you lose a child, it doesn't matter. Any parent knows that it's different. Words can't describe the feeling you have.
Larry Gay and his family continue to have no information of just what happened in the death of their son. But he's also sure that there's someone out there who does, and he's pleading for their help.
There will never be closure with our family with this incident, but we can move forward once we find out what actually happened to Anthony. So my plea to anyone out there who saw Anthony, who knows Anthony, who was in the area of the incident, to please come forward. You know, a lot of times you hear about things happening, you see things happening to other people. Until it hits home, the reality of it starts to hit in that he's no longer with me, and he would be truly missed by me and a lot of other people.
Reporting from Clark County, David Patrick, WKYT, 27 Sports First.
A familiar face back in the Bluegrass tonight, former Wildcat Travis Ford in Louisville today doing some scouting. The new coach at Oklahoma State was attending his father's Kentucky Hoops Festival, where some of the best high school players in the country were camping. Ford says he's getting settled in Stillwater. He says he's rebuilding the Cowboy program, but is looking forward to the challenge.
We've got a lot of work to do. We've got some good guards. We're very small right now, but we're down to about 9 or 10 scholarship players right now, which seems to be typical of every program I take over. So I'm very excited about being a part of it. We do have a lot of work to do, but I love the challenge.
Opening round of the Men's City Golf Tournament today at Tate's Creek. At the par 4 #1 defending champ John Carthizer. His second shot finds the green, leaving him for a birdie putt. Carthizer would par and finish with a 71. At the par 3 #4, Buddy Bryant rolls in the birdie putt. Bryant, a 4-time city winner with a round of 68. Back to #1, 2006 champ Adam Leggett. The long birdie attempt. Leggett would make bogey. He finishes with a 78. Here's the leaderboard. Round 2 tomorrow at Lakeside. The 63rd annual Marion Miley Golf Tournament today at the Lexington Country Club. First round action at the par 4 #11. Defending champ Marsha Bordas, her third shot, a long birdie attempt, will roll past the hole. Bordas would bogey 11 and finish with a round of 77. At the par 5 #12, future Wildcat golfer Ashley Rose, her third shot. Rose would finish with par. She fires a round of 73. Also at 12, Morgan Hale, her putt for par slides by. Hale the bogey and finishes the day with a 78. Rose the leader heading into the final round tomorrow. Teddy Dupay, the former Florida Gator, charged with beating and raping a woman last month at a Utah ski resort. Dupay's now 29. He's acknowledged that in court documents that he and the woman got a little rough but denied rape. Dupay played 3 seasons in Gainesville before he was thrown off the team after evidence surfaced he was betting on games, but he was never charged. Reds and the Cubs wrapping up their series this afternoon, and Ken Griffey Jr. delivering a run-scoring double in the third to cut the Chicago lead to a run. Still in the third, Brandon Phillips with the man on. Get out of here. This one's gone to center with the Reds going on top, 4-3. Then again in the fourth, Griffey, he's got 2 aboard and hits number 605. A 3-run blast into right center. Reds go on to win by a score of 12-7. And that's a check of sports. I'm MacKenzie Bates. We'll be back to wrap up the newscast right after this.